Hello, good evening Mr. Wahyu and good evening everyone. My name is Ni Putu Novi Krismayanti. My student's ID number is 21 and 52. So I am here as a second speaker for group 3 and I would like to explain about defective distributions and free variations. For the first, I would like to explain defective distributions. Defective distributions is the situations where a phoneme in a certain language does not occur in all contexts. The distributions of a sound to be defective when it does not occur in some environment where phonetically similar sounds may occur. For the example, ha occurs syllable initially and occurs only syllable finally. English ha and are in complementary distributions. English ha and both fall into this category since the former is available only syllable initially and the latter only syllable finally. It is because those defective distributions are mutually exclusive that English ha and are in complementary distributions. In the normal case, we would expect some of the relations of every phoneme in a language to appear in every possible environment, initially, medially, and finally in the word, and also before and after other consonants in clusters. So, there are two types of expressions to these sweeping generalizations. For the first, there are the phonetic constraints of a language which spell out which combinations of sounds are possible. And the second is some phonemes have defective distributions, or they are not only restricted in the combinations of consonants they can form, but are simply absent from some position in the word. Phonemes with defective distributions like this are relatively rare. Sometimes their defectiveness follows from their historical development. That's all about defective distributions. So now I would like to explain about free variations. Free variations is the situations where two sounds can occur in the same environment without causing any change of meaning or don't make a difference in meaning. Free variation is free in the sense that a different pronunciation does not result in a different word or meaning. Free variations is an alternative pronunciation of phoneme in a word and does not change the word's meaning. And then for the examples, economic will be economic and economic in initial vowel e and a are in the free variation in the pronunciations of economic. Ik or ik are up and down in the phrasal verb slow up and slow down. Among British speakers, a majority are said to prefer the word it to be pronounced it in the rhyme with meat, but in the large minority favor the pronunciations it like egg. The two pronunciations are therefore in the free variations, as are egg, economic, and economic. So that's all about my explanation about defective distributions and free variations. I apologize if I made some mistakes during this video. Thank you so much for your attention and goodbye.